The best way for someone to become more persuasive is simple. The eminent scholar of persuasion once said, "The best way for someone to become more persuasive is simple. It's simply having someone to like you." Of course, if you're nice and respectful, that goes a long way. But is there something that you can do to increase the chances that someone you meet for the first time is going to like you? It turns out that there is. When people meet you, for better or for worse, they unconsciously bucket you very rapidly into an us or a them. In order to be liked, it is in your interest to, as soon as possible, find a way for them to consider you as an us. So the answer to this is to find something that you have in common with them, which gives you a topic that you can talk about and enables them to see what connects with the two of you. It doesn't have to be some profound similarity. It could be something as simple as a neighborhood that you're living in. Maybe both of you are cat owners, or both of you are rooting for the same sports team. With some connection, however slight it may be, it gives you a basis to build the relationship. So now, how do you find a commonality? To start, you'll sometimes have the opportunity to research people in advance. For instance, you probably know who the hiring manager is if you're going for a job interview. Or maybe you're meeting a new colleague or a client that has just come on board. You can look them up on LinkedIn or simply Google them and find some possible commonalities. Even if you hadn't had the chance to research someone in advance, you can ask them open-ended questions to draw information out from them and to scan what you have in common. For example, if you're relatively involved in the organization of an event, you can ask them how did they end up at this event. Maybe they are also pretty involved in this event, or maybe somebody that you know has brought them into this event. You see, these are some points of commonalities that you can strike with them. Either situation can lead to a good conversation. You see, in many cases, you can find something to connect with people. For instance, I was at a gathering the other day and I struck up a conversation with this stranger, and we both discovered that we love to play the piano. And we were able to have a very good 20-minute chat with that jumping off from that point. But even if you have nothing in common, don't give up. Almost as good as having something in common is having a genuine interest in the other person. You may not know anything about playing the piano, but you can find an interest in how playing a piano impacts this person's life. Any person that you meet, you probably have a good conversation if you draw genuine interest in the other person. You see, because study after study has shown that you're more likely to be persuasive if people like you. So discover that commonality, or at least ask really good open-ended questions, and you'll find yourself far more effective in networking sessions. Hey everyone, my name is Amelia. I am an ordinary person looking to make extraordinary global impact. I believe in the power of impact and the power of self-education. I also believe that this will be the norm of the future. So if you have benefited something from this video, don't forget to share it with other people who would benefit from this too. Because together, we can make a difference in this world. To the next video, take care and take action.